Alright, heading out to the blind again. Got about 2 hours of shooting light left. Pretty sure, just a little bit that I've been here and checking this out, that this is going to be a pretty good evening spot. I was here last night. Didn't have a lot of time to hunt last night, but within about 5 minutes of getting here, had a deer come in and then turned around and ran off. So trying to get out here a little earlier tonight. I think they're going to feed down into the field just a little before dark. That's what I'm guessing. So let's see what actually happens here. Hopefully I can be letting an arrow loose tonight. Got my hopes up. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Before we get into the hunt, get into the good stuff, I just wanted to say a few things. First of all, thank you to all our subscribers. If you have any thoughts, any suggestions, leave a comment down below. We'll look at it. We want to hear them. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do that. Like the video, share it. We'd appreciate it. One thing I want to say before we get into the hunt here is I haven't shot anything with my bow for probably 4 years, so you'll see when the buck comes in. I thought he was going to turn broadside. I drew back on him, and I shouldn't have took the shot. He was quartering towards me, but I didn't feel like I was thinking through everything. I wasn't paying attention to the shot angle. He had kind of turned back around, was quartering to me pretty hard. You have to watch the video, but if everything would have went as planned, he probably would have been a dead deer. I'm shooting a very heavy arrow. It's my elk hunting setup, so probably would have been a lethal shot. But in a normal situation, that's not the type of shots that I try to take. I like broadside shots. When the doe comes through, I felt a lot more relaxed, more confident, and turned out a little better. So here's the video. So I just got out here to this blind. It's January 25. It's rainy. It rained all day yesterday, and today it kind of rained off and on. It's starting to rain again. I put out some corn yesterday, hoping to attract some deer. So I think at this spot, I got woods out on this side, and then on the other side, kind of got a little field, and then a creek further down. So I kind of think what's happening is the deer are going to be heading down here right before dark and coming out, maybe feeding in this little field. I don't know. I haven't been here. This is not my blind. The guy's letting me hunt here. This is kind of his little retreat, I guess. He comes out here to study and sing, pray, and yeah, it's kind of his little place to get away from the hustle and bustle of life. Anyway, I think he shot a few deer out of here this season, and then he's letting me hunt here, so really nice of him. I've actually been able to hunt a fair amount this year. Kind of showed up here in Ohio, right in the middle of the rut, without a plan of even hunting. And yeah, I had a couple friends that did what they could to get me in the woods, so I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot. You know who you are. So here I am. I don't know. This is my last day here, possibly for this season. We'll see if something comes in and I can get a shot. I'd love to fill a tag. This season I've seen a lot of deer. I've got to get into. I even got to see some rut activity, really for the first time in my life. So that was awesome. Now I'm just kind of looking to fill my tag, and tags to meet. I actually have 2 tags. A buck tag, toe tag. So I wasn't sure if I should share this video because there's nothing really trophy size in here. You know, it's pretty basic hunt, but for me it was a very exciting hunt. It's kind of hard. You know, I was self-filming. It's hard to get everything on camera and try to, you know, get shots. If I wouldn't have been filming, I would have had a lot more shot opportunities. For the first 45 minutes, didn't see anything, and all of a sudden, it just kind of went wild. I mean, does started showing up. 2 does came in, and with a younger yearling, it looked like. I was going to hang tight since there was still quite a bit of shooting light left, see if a buck would show up, and sure enough, this buck came in. He came into like 20 yards, but he was facing me. Then he, just for some reason, he kind of ran off, and then he just went berserk. Like, I've never seen anything like that. I mean, he for probably 5 or 10 minutes, he was just running, not chasing a doe, no other deer involved. He was just running, and he'd go this way as far as I could see. He'd disappear in the woods, and after a while, he'd be running back through, and he'd run 50 yards in front of me, and just back across that way, and back out across, and I'd see him do circles out in the field, and just running, just like flat out. Anyway, after that went on for a while, I was kind of like, phooey, I'll shoot one of these does. And doe came in. I thought she was gonna come right up to the corn, but then she started angling out towards the field, and so I had the camera over to one window, and then she kind of was acting nervous and stuff, and I looked back around, and here there's 2 does in the corn. I didn't see them come in, so I moved the camera back over to the other window. That's when you can see I slide it up, and I had my bow up, and I was just starting to draw back, and I see this buck come and actually chase the one doe off. So you probably noticed, like I did, the first thing I saw was with that Illuminoc, I just saw the arrow do a weird swirl. And I was like, man, what happened? So I started looking at my bow, and here the drop away arrest was still up. It never dropped down. So my first thought was, when I was shuffling around, moving the camera and moving my bow, I must have bumped the arrow off the rest, like it was against the riser and the rest. And so, you know, of course, it went wacko. I put another arrow in, drew back a couple times, and the rest would go down, so I figured that's what happened. So I wasn't really worried about it. It was 5 minutes later. I mean, these does were just running around, and he never really, the buck kind of ran off a little. I mean, he didn't spook out of there, kind of. I mean, I could see him, although in the next 10 minutes he was kind of running around and chasing does around a little bit. I was pretty sure he wasn't going to come back to that spot, so decided I'd better take an opportunity at a doe. So this doe comes in, she actually sniffs the arrow, you can see that, and gets my scent and spooked off a little bit. Yes. Now the first thing you might notice is that arrow went wacky too, and I actually didn't see it. I heard the whack, it sounded good, and saw her go down and everything. Later, still in the blind, I looked at the footage on the camera and I noticed that the arrow did that weird thing again. Looked at my bow, here the rest is still up. So did the same thing, put an arrow in, pulled it back a couple times, the rest would go down, pull it back, let it down, the rest would go down. At that point I was like, man, I don't know what's going on.
That's fun. Go down. Get some light here. It's one doe down. Yes. Oh, that first shot at that buck. I don't know what happened. My rest didn't go down. My rest stayed up. I don't know if when I was trying to shuffle the camera around, if my arrow popped off my rest. I mean, the arrow just flew weird. It was 20-yard shot. Just should have been perfect. But I don't know. Shot right under him, I think. Didn't really scare him off. I'm just gonna hang tight for a little bit. Maybe I'll come back around. He's been running around chasing some of these does, surprisingly. But fingers crossed. Maybe I'll get a double yet. Oh, there's some deer right there. 30-yard shot, just smoked her. I saw her go down. It's awesome. I haven't shot anything with my bow for 3-4 years probably, so that's a good feeling. Man, that first shot though had me worried. I didn't know what was going on. And then I saw my rest was still up. That was a dead deer. I don't know what happened.
Another little crazy thing that happened was put another arrow in, because I was hoping to get a double. I was hoping this buck would come back in. I could still see him running around. I didn't get it on video. Put my arrow on and just kind of pulled back on it, made sure it was against the string, and the thing just crumbled in my hand. The knock just broke apart. And never had that happen to me before. So that was my, that would have been the third arrow. And I pulled out another arrow out of my quiver, and here I didn't have any more with broadheads on it. So I had to screw a broadhead on another arrow and was ready for another shot at a buck. The buck never came in. I mean, he actually came back around maybe 40 yards away, and it was getting kind of borderline on being too dark to shoot, but that was the last I saw of him. Well, it's officially the end of shooting life. Craziest hunt I've ever had, I think, for whitetail anyway. Incredible, a lot of fun. I'm gonna call Jaden, and he's gonna come down, I think. Alright, got the bro out here now, so had to take some videos off the SD card. It was filling up. Phone battery went dead, so I ran in and got him, and we're gonna go try to find the thing. So actually shot. And my arrow went, did something weird. Like, you can see the Luminoc is right out there. See that?
Sure enough. What the world?
I was like, what the world?
So he was like standing right there.
About, yeah, like, that one underneath him.
What the world?
I was like, what the world happened? I started looking at my bow and here the rest never went down. The rest stayed up.
So the fledgings hit the rest?
Yeah, and it just went weird.
It's disgusting.
And
does it work now? Well, obviously, because you shot again.
I don't know, and I don't know.
Then it's supposed to release?
No, down. It pulls down. And then it...
So the whole fast motion actually works. It's just...
didn't go down.
Yeah, check it out. So it's down. Okay, it already released it. So. But you do it slowly, and it goes. Yes, that's
Alright, well,
not cool.
I'll have to see if I can get that under warranty.
So there's the arrow.
This is the one. This is the one I shot at the buck. Totally missed. I mean, at least I didn't hit him. The doe is right here. Yeah, here's the arrow. Oh yeah.
Oh, there's blood all over.
Look at that. That is.
Hey, you're not.
That's like perfect.
There is. Oh, that.
Slick trick. Look at all that hair. Yep. That's a good sight. Like right up there. So.
I'll just follow you.
There she is. Perfect shot.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the exit side right there. What are we? Probably. We might be 100 yards from the blind. Barely. Alright, well, not a trophy, but that was the funnest whitetail hunt I've ever had. Yeah, it was just a blast watching all those deer run around. Probably there at the last, I couldn't get it all in video. I was running out of card space, and yeah, the light was getting kind of low. But there was, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 deer that came in right at the end there. And yeah, just everything that happened with the arrow, the rest not working, and the arrow going wacky, perfect shot. I don't know, can't complain. Once again, thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see here. I'd also like to give a shout out to Podunk Productions. If you're into waterfowl hunting, they also have some good family-friendly content. I'll put a link here in the video. You can go check out their channel. I actually know the guys there, and they've been a supporter of this channel ever since it started. So I'd like to give a shout out to them. Go check out their channel, subscribe, share that channel as well. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video.